Black Ops 6 pre-orders are declining, especially when it's not #1 on any video game store, including Steam, PSN, and even Xbox. And I was watching a FaZe video where he was saying that this game was being outsold by Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Now, this is no hate. It's just crazy that we are living through a generational shift where anime games are even being outsold by Call of Duty itself. And that's crazy considering Call of Duty used to be considered the console game, the game that was always getting #1 in sales and revenue every single year for consoles, and now it has less pre-orders than an anime game. Now, this could potentially be because of the Game Pass, as Microsoft has acquired Call of Duty, and Black Ops 6 is going to be the main game that is coming for the Game Pass, so a lot of PC players and Xbox players are probably already on that $20 Game Pass just to play Black Ops 6 as soon as it launches, and that's the greatest part because they don't have to pay full price. But I still think that there is an issue, especially with zombie players, because I think a lot of them have canceled their pre-orders after seeing Liberty Falls. And it makes me think if COD Next as a whole was a mistake, at least for zombies. Now, obviously for multiplayer's debut and Warzones, I know a lot of people were obviously there just to play those two, but this was the first time Treyarch has ever really outright shown gameplay before the release of an actual zombies title, and to me and a lot of older players, it's ruined a lot of the hype. I know, especially as soon as that has happened, Call of Duty has gone radio silent, and even some drama from the event has unearthed where apparently the reason why Duke Dennis actually has the highest round on Liberty Falls is because a lot of the YouTubers that were actually invited there that were zombie YouTubers, such as Mr. Dally JD, got kicked off of the game before they could actually play even more, while Duke Dennis got to hit that world record of round 50. So there's definitely a little bit of shade going on here, and you can tell that Treyarch does not want the COD zombie YouTubers to find everything. I just find that funny because since Cold War, more and more is being shown pre-release for zombies, and for a lot of us players, that has taken away the surprise element of zombies. Now, I'm definitely not saying for the development crew to stop updating us. I just think that there is this amazing way that Treyarch used to build suspense before the zombie titles released, especially with games like Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 as well, and that got the community so hyped. And so it's interesting now that we are in an area where this gameplay for zombies has had so much backlash, and like I said, since Call of Duty Next, Treyarch has gone radio silent, and it's really destroying the hype of the game, especially when we are less than 3 weeks away. Like, absolutely nothing has happened until launch, and that is just going to be bad marketing for the game and makes me worried as well. So this type of stuff combined, that we haven't seen a proper round-based experience in Cold War in 4 years, is definitely, I think, what's hurting the general perception, at least for Black Ops 6 zombies. After Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3 zombies, people seem very tired of Black Ops 6, especially when more people are interested in the impossible Easter egg for Black Ops 3. Now, despite Black Ops 6 having 4 years of development, I'm not a hater. I have to mention that. I'm still extremely excited for Terminus. I've seen people say because Liberty Falls looks so bad, Terminus will be bad too, and I just think that is just not good logic. You know, there are mechanics that I'm definitely excited about to see in Black Ops 6 zombies, such as the augments and gobblegums, and I will do the camel grind. I've said this before, that I just hope that the majority of the gameplay isn't the camel grind, because when you look at a map like Liberty Falls, it looks like a map that you get in, grind your camos, and then you get out. And I mean, I did the camel grind for Modern Warfare 3 zombies and the Borealis camo, and listen, it was alright, but I just don't want Black Ops 6 zombies to be a repeat of that, because Terminus gameplay is very restricted to what we've seen already. Like, Treyarch has only released a 17-minute footage reel towards every single person in the world right now, and I find that kind of odd because Liberty Falls, everybody was able to play, and it just shows that in a way, them making Liberty Falls public kind of was a net negative for Black Ops 6 zombies, and people trying to call Liberty Falls a bonus map is exactly what I mean by this. You know, I've never even heard of such a lame excuse for a map. Like, if you're going under that logic, Nocturne Toten was also a bonus map, and that map is revered way more than anything with Liberty Falls. Again, we've talked about this in multiple videos. It's about the ambience, it's about the aura, but but to me, Liberty Falls is just for Warzone players. Like I said, to get in, grind camos, and then get out. I think something that Treyarch could have definitely done to improve the Black Ops 6 marketing for sure was include people like Milo. I mean, Milo even did a whole trip towards Washington in the United States to go to where Liberty Falls is, and then they go ahead and proceed to spoil the whole map at an event where Milo isn't even invited at to play. I mean, that is just kind of insane that you have someone doing such free marketing for the entirety of Black Ops 6 Zombies, and Treyarch just completely shoves them off because they don't follow in line with everything that Activision says. And that is why, to me, the COD Next event, at least for Black Ops 6 Zombies, was a complete net negative. I mean, the people that you had doing the most for Zombies weren't even present at the event. And so to me, it just completely ruins all of the amount of hype building that Milo did. It completely ruins the whole amount of hype that the community did on Twitter, on YouTube. And that is why I hope that even for launch that people are even just somewhat interested, at least in Terminus. And I will be doing a 12-hour stream of just probably Terminus. I mean, hey, I'll play maybe one game of Liberty Falls, but you know that all of the Easter eggs, all of the actual content is really only going to be on Terminus. So in a way, we are kind of getting a Black Ops Cold War launch where we have one map with a bunch of content, and then we have kind of really just like a side mode. Like Cold War had Onslaught where you can play in multiplayer maps, and technically that is what Liberty Falls is. It's technically Onslaught. It's a multiplayer map with zombies in it. So again, I hope that Black Ops 6 Zombies does not just continuously cater to Warzone players. And Milo's even brought up a lot of great points in his podcast where he said, how often are Warzone players transforming into Zombies players? Like, Call of Duty has this big division problem where there's so many different communities, like the DMZ community, the Zombies community, the Warzone community, the multiplayer community, even the campaign community, and they keep getting divided because of the Warzone brick that's in the middle of every single one of them. And so I hope Black Ops 6 Zombies does have enough recognition, because like I've even stated before, Cold War even had more appreciation and hype even just for a Nocturne Totem remake. So again, the problem is not reused assets. It's mainly just the perception and how the marketing was done. I mean, they could have spaced out the trailers a little bit more. They could have done even just a little drops of intel here and there. And I really hope that the DLC season is not just Liberty Falls maps. Now, Kevin Drew has stated that they have been cooking up a lot for 2025 and 2024, even having a DLC huge map coming out before the end of the year. But it is going to be interesting, because if this first map does not get good reception, I just don't know how the rest of the season is going to be, and that will just take out so much development time. I mean, we have seen so much dismay across the gaming scene recently, especially with AAA companies, that I just hope that Black Ops 6 Zombies does not get the brunt of it, because I've always stated this before, and I want people to realize this. There is nothing stopping Activision from outright canceling Zombies. I know even Kevin Drew has tweeted at me and said, no, they'll never do that, but it's like, the thing is if Zombies gets enough hate, what is really stopping them at the end of the day, right? Like, I believe in Kevin Drew. I do think that Black Ops 6 Zombies will look really good. I mean, even Liberty Falls could be good if it has a really cool Easter egg, but I'm just not sure how people will enjoy this map on launch now, especially with COD Next and all of this disaster that has happened before the game officially releasing. Now, like I said, we're under 3 weeks away, and it's been almost 4 years for round-based zombies to return, and that makes me excited. But I will be streaming on October 24th, a day early, when the game releases in New Zealand time, and will allow us to show gameplay. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you come and check out how Terminus is going to actually look. But the fact that we are having radio silence 3 weeks out until the game is just not a good sign, whatever way you look at it.